Hello, everyone. Today, it is a super moon outside, which means the moon is at the closest it gets in its orbit, and it's a full moon. And there's a lot of stars outside. Now that really bright star, that's just a plane, I'm pretty sure. And that bright star right there is Jupiter, so we might have time to look at that. And that dark star right there is Rigel, a part of Orion. You can actually see it with this new iPad. So I just got it fixed like a few days ago. So let's look at the moon. The moon is way bigger. And there's no like shading either. It's just one giant glob of moon. Now the seas are basically in the same spot, but they kind of did move, and you can start to see like the movement of the craters, and that big crater is still there. And we were able to see Shackleton last time, the crater, but we can't see it this time. Now I'm pretty sure that big crater right there is called Copernicus crater, and it is one of the biggest craters here. But there is a bigger one on the other side. We just cannot see the other side because the moon, this one side is the only part that's gonna see the moon. And there's more stars up here and back there, but for the sake of this video, we're just gonna do the moon. Now this is a follow-up to that moon video, but this time, now that you know what you're gonna expect, we can look at the supermoon. Use a telescope, and it is very big. Now I cannot yell this at you enough, but even though looking at the moon is super cool through the telescope, looking at the sun through a telescope is very dangerous. Unless you have proper filtering you can buy it on like trusted websites, you will probably blind yourself if you look at the sun. Because if the sun is already bright in the sky, it's like putting a magnifying glass that's 10,000 times stronger than an actual magnifying glass into your eyes. So it wouldn't be good. But looking at the moon is pretty cool. Now this is the bigger magnification. I can switch it to a smaller one if I want to. Now you can see the two craters right there. Those craters are still most likely active and they emit radiation. But I don't know what they're called. This right here, I don't know who called it this, but it's called the sea that became famous. And the Sea of Serenity is down here, near that big crater. And that's where Apollo 17 landed, the last of the Apollo missions. Now, if you want to, you can zoom in on the moon and try to see with your iPad, but I don't recommend that. We can also look at the Jupiter, but I'll post an image on it next time. But I have 2 videos planned already, so I'm going to publish them. But you can see there, this is the big telescope, and this right here is for your phone, and you just use these to mount it. Now, if you want to, I can switch to the smaller one, and I can switch to the smaller one. I will. This video is already the longest I've ever made, so I want to stop, but I'm not going to until I show you this. It's much smaller. The moon is much smaller, but it's still, you can still see it. It's like that. Need to turn the brightness down so you can really see it. There's the moon. We're landing. But yeah, that's really all I have to show you. So Bye.